is our time.
In today's training video, I'm going to explain this simple exercise that has so many benefits and how you can work your way up through this exercise. We did this with Jay Halim, who is an international show jumper and is coaching our rider through this exercise. And also a big thank you to Jay's sponsor, Bailey's Horse Feeds, for organising the shoot for us. So for this exercise, you need a total of 8 poles and 3 sets of jump wings. So to begin with, you want to set up 5 poles on a slight curve down one side of your arena. Depending on how big your pony's canter stride is, allow for about 2.7 to 3 meters between each one. You don't need to go overboard with the bend, you just need to be on a slight angle for this exercise for it to be effective. The main benefit for this exercise is that it helps you and your pony to establish a good rhythm, which is essential for the perfect jump. Having poles at a set distance encourages you to ride in a more positive way, which will help to ensure that your pony makes each stride perfectly. And also this is really good to help you if you have a pony that maybe prefers to land on a certain leg or is slightly weaker on a certain rein, because the angle and the bend encourages them to stay on the correct canter lead. And obviously because you can do it on both reins, it means that they will over the session work evenly on both sides. And also this exercise is great because having the poles on a curve also means your pony will be encouraged to work from your inside leg into your outside hand, which is a riding essential. There are 4 different levels to this exercise, and it's really important that you progress through them slowly to make sure your pony is working correctly and you build yours and his confidence, only progressing to the next level once you both feel happy and confident. So level 1 really helps you just to get your eye into this exercise. You want to keep the poles on the ground and make it really easy for both of you. For level 2, you want to pop a cross pole up on the first set of wings, and this exercise will still ride the same, so don't change anything. So once you're happy and confident doing this on the left and the right rein, then you can add in another jump by putting a cross pole on the 3rd set of wings. And by using cross poles, it will help you to stay central instead of drifting either to the left or the right side. So your position as a rider has a massive impact on your pony's performance throughout this exercise and when you're riding in general. So make sure to think about keeping your eyes up and looking around the circle. This will naturally encourage your body into the right position. You don't want to be looking down, as this will tip your pony onto his forehand. Make sure that you're asking your pony to look where he's going with your inside rein and using your outside rein to support his shoulder. Try to avoid widening your hands and opening your inside rein, because this could allow your pony to fall out. Remember to keep pushing your weight down into your heels with your inside leg on the girth and your outside leg just behind it. This will help to create the bend through your pony's body on the circle. Remember to keep riding your turn and try to avoid worrying about the stride. If you are in a good rhythm, the stride to the fence will come, and this exercise isn't about height, so your pony will be able to figure it out. And make sure to establish your canter and rhythm before approaching the fence, and try to avoid pushing on or slowing down in front of the jump. Just try to stick in the rhythm you set off in. So level 4 is the final level, and if you're feeling confident, then go ahead and progress to level 4. You want to add in a 3rd cross pole in the middle, and this will create 3 bounces, again still riding it exactly the same. So even though this exercise is quite simple, it can be really tiring for your pony mentally and physically. You want him to be jumping through the exercise in a relaxed manner. So if you need to, you can work up this exercise over several sessions. You don't need to do it all in one. And if you have a pony that is super excited or gets a bit tense, you don't need to canter this exercise. You can just walk or trot through the poles on the floor until he's no longer fazed by them. You don't need to rush this at all. It is all about building confidence and trust.